Tuesday. We just landed in Kotzebue, got our gear, bows, rifles, we're ready to go. Ben's over here on the phone. He's gonna take us over to the hotel or bed and breakfast and get some dinner, and then up early in the morning, get some tags, off to camp.
Yes, our Uber's here, so the app didn't work, but we got our guy. So we'll be heading out.
45 degrees, windy. I need to get a jacket out of my bag and head to the hotel.
Okay, so day 2. We are now waiting for our guide to come and pick us up and take us to pick up our licenses. And then we're gonna fly out, they're gonna drop us off somewhere out there. That's all I know as of now. Our main guide, Bill, has kind of put this thing together. He's been here before, so we're waiting, kind of depending on him to teach us the ropes. This is our first, like I said, my first time out here, as well as you, right, D?
Yeah, first timer.
Hi, Mom. Just kidding. Yeah, we're waiting on Bill. He's our tour guide, basically. He was here last year. Him and his crew, they got 3 caribou over the course of probably 4 or 5 days. So, yep, we're waiting on, Bill's coming out right now, waiting on our ride, and then we're heading up north. Ready to go. Alright, so we are here at the hangar at Ram Aviation. We've got our gear laid out. We're gonna get our bags packed. We got licenses being made up by Megan, and we just talked to Brian and Ben to kind of show us the spot where we're gonna go. We're kind of gonna be in the hill country a little bit, which will be good for the archery guys, and yeah, they've been seeing a lot of caribou, so we're excited. Alright, so it's morning of day 1 of hunting. We just had breakfast in the teepee. We got 2 teepees set up. Bill and I were in here. Dave and Isaac were in the food shack. Just because it wasn't like super flat in this one, but we got breakfast in us, got some coffee in us. Now we're glassing from camp. Dave spotted a freaking monster over here yesterday, and there's a bunch of caribou bedded down right now, so we're gonna see if he's still in there, and if he is, then Dave's gonna go get on a stalk and see if he can get her done.
It's too early in the year for this shit. Usually you work your way up to the cold weather.
How cold was it?
It's pretty damn cold. I mean, when you're coming from about 100 and what, like 5 degrees to this, it's a little shocking, but it feels good.
First day of the hunt. A little chilly though. Gotta spot some bulls here.
They are bedded down, aren't they? Quite a few of them are.
What's that?
There are quite a few bedded.
First day that we're actually able to hunt, and there's caribou all over here. There's also a big ass grizzly bear over there. I mean, my first time seeing a grizzly bear, like I was telling Frank, of course it's gonna be big to me, but Frank being the expert guide that he is a big bear?
Look big to me.
And now we are just trying to find the right caribou to shoot. Correct?
Yes, sir.
What is the right caribou?
I'll know. The thing about caribou so far I've noticed is I'll know when I see them which one's the right one. Because I don't know the first thing about judging caribou. But with a bow, within range, I'll tell you what.
It's kind of like deer hunting. As soon as you see them, you know which one you want.
Yeah.
You know it's a shooter or not. I think we had pretty good luck yesterday seeing a lot of caribou from camp, and we saw 3 skulls from the guys prior, and gave us a good idea of what we're after. 400 inches or bust. No, I'm just kidding.
400.
Yeah, I spotted a good bull over there.
Did you?
Thinking about going after it. What power you got? Magnification you got? You got a spotter? I'm gonna try and get a better look at him, but he's a good bull.
Nice.
White, all white neck and beard, but looks pretty solid. Pretty good bull over there. I don't know. Be a good 1.5 mile walk probably. We spotted the cows, thought maybe the bulls would be with them over here, but they're not. So we'll probably go to a high point, see if we can class them up again, figure out where they went. Well, 2 things that are really cool just happened. Well, 3. 1, I'm in Alaska. 2, I just found a huge caribou deadhead. I mean, it's got so much character, it's awesome. I'll show that later. And 3, I just shot a fucking monster caribou bull. Well, the guys got to me, and it didn't take them too long, and they got to me, and we got some photos, video, and got this bull cut up, and I'm carrying the antlers and the cape. And after what, 8 miles through this tussock or muskeg or whatever the crap it is, my legs are killing me. And with this wet cape and antlers and backpack full of gear, I'm moving pretty slowly. Those guys are way ahead of me, and I'm probably still 2 miles from camp. Hopefully Frank's hauling ass. Hopefully he gets to camp and can come back and give me a hand. I am struggling, but look at this. Big old caribou bull on my back. Very happy about this.
Well, this is day 2 of the caribou hunt, and you tagged out last night, so we slept in a little bit, and now get ready to go after a group of caribou just right over here from camp?
Feeling good, man. It wasn't too terribly far. The tundra and tussocks or whatever they call them, muskeg stuff. It's a little challenging, but we got it done. It's all about the teamwork. So Dave messaged us about dinner time yesterday. He said he had to bull down, so we geared up real quick, dropped some of our gear, and went out after it, and walked up on a monster bull. So Dave killed a freaking tank. So we're in search of his brethren this morning.
Okay, out stock number 2 for me with the bow, and sure enough, started to get close. They winded us. The thing I learned on this, the smaller bulls, they're curious. They'll come, they get close to you. Hell, we had one run a circle around us when we were getting water. The bigger ones, not so curious. When they see you or smell you, they pretty much, they're gone. But it's like they know you're hunting with a bow because they get out that reach. Because when he finally turned broadside on me, I had him at 176 yards. And unfortunately, I'm not that good of a shot, so can't shoot that with a bow. I've got to figure out a way to carry a bow and rifle at the same time. That'd be the ticket right there.
All right, so Isaac and I are glassing this bottom, kind of where Dave and Bill were yesterday. They went on a couple stalks, and there's 2 good bulls up here. One really nice one. He's got nice long fingers coming off his tops, and he's got the little back scratchers come off the back, and he's got the shovel. So all around, really nice bull. But they're kind of moving away at a fairly decent pace, so I'm not quite sure we'll be able to catch up to him. I guess they say never chase after a caribou because you'll never catch him.
Yo, I'm gonna check out Frank right here. Look at this. I mean, look at that. He's a Mexican-American sniper right there. Look at this guy.
I thought that was your thing.
Well, look at that rifle. I mean, what type of rifle do you have there?
It's a 300 PRC from our good friends at Viking Armament and XLR.
That thing is unreal.
It's pretty nice.
I mean, that probably cost more than my first car. Probably my first 7 cars.
It costs more than at least my first 2, that's for sure.
That thing's good looking.
It's an investment.
Okay, so legit question.
Yeah.
Did you name your rifle?
No.
Okay. Want me to name it for you?
No.
Yes, I'm naming it for you.
No, not really.
I am. I'm naming that rifle. That is Halle Berry.
Halle Berry?
It's dark and sexy. Yep.
Juicy.
Juicy. That's, you know.
All right, Halle Berry it is.
Halle Berry. Just make sure don't be running over people and shit, but yeah.
All right, so it's midday, day 2. Maybe it's mid-afternoon. Actually, sorry, it's 5 p.m. day 2. It's late afternoon, and we just had a rainstorm. Took a little nap. We're back out here glassing. Not a whole lot moving around right now, but kind of waiting to see if these clouds pass by so we can get back out there and not get caught in the rain. But right now it's a little slow. All right, so hopefully you can hear me. It's a little windy out here. It's morning of day 3. We stayed up pretty late last night eating steaks and pho. It's about 6:30, 7 a.m. It's really windy today, kind of overcast. We have rain in the forecast this afternoon, so hopefully we can get on some caribou this morning. Bill is down here glassing. He found a pretty big one last night, but it's quite a ways out there, so not quite sure we can get to it, but we're gonna go over here, do some glassing. There's probably 4 or 5 caribou up on the hill that just popped out as well, so hopefully we can get on something before the rainstorm hits. So wish us luck. It's a little chilly. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Got the coffee in me. I'm kind of surviving off of coffee right now, that's for sure. But I'm feeling really good. Like I said, my standards are starting to drop really low for caribou I'm gonna kill.
Early.
Okay, give me an update.
Fuck your updates. That's what I got right now. Video update. What day are we on?
3
Day 3 of hunting.
of hunting, day 4.
Day 4 being Alaska. Day 3 of hunting. And so far, the caribou have moved out where we were camped at. And we got a new batch, hopefully moving in. So it looks like they're migrating to the, which way?
South.
The south? That way, the south.
First few days seemed like a lot of them were moving north for whatever reason. Now, a lot of groups are moving out of the hills. If you see in the hills, it's pretty cloudy and probably stormy. Maybe I'm guessing that weather's pushing them out of the hills. I don't know. These caribou seem to do just about whatever. They're pretty random.
And they never stop moving.
And they never stop moving.
Never. So trying to get a shot with a bow is sometimes impossible because they won't stop and be still. They're like having a toddler, you know. It's like, sit fucking still for just a minute, please. And sure enough, yeah, you guys don't have kids? That's what's like having kids, right?
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yeah. Sit still. Just quit moving. Yeah. Caribou is like raising a toddler. Don't sit still and unpredictable. There we go.
Well, there's probably 150 caribou scattered throughout the hills. They're all about a few miles away. Most of them are anyway. Just a giant bull. There's about 4 big bulls together, but one's just a giant. And I don't know, he's probably 3-4 miles away from us, but it looks like there's like a gravel ridge where it won't be terrible to get over to him compared to what we've been walking through. So we decided to go after them. They're moving pretty good, so we're gonna take a ridge that's, I don't know, a mile to the right of them instead of the one that they're on right now. I think we might cut them off as they come across. It's gonna take us a long time to get up that ridge. A lot of tussocks on it, but yeah, we're going for it. If that doesn't work out, we know there's a few more bulls a little further up the mountain, so hopefully we'll get one down here today.
All right, so we just came off the hill here. It took us about 30-40 minutes to get over here. We decided to walk up this ridge and intercept these bulls. And sure enough, they're coming down the ridge right now, so we got to kind of boogie. Bill is gonna go try to cut them off, and if he can't, then we're gonna set up right here prone for a shot. We'll see what happens. It looks pretty good, but it's exciting.
Dropped him.
Bears.
Oh! Shit, sound with cubs. Isaac, get the guns!
Hey!
Hey! I didn't have a gun. I saw him coming over the hill after me, so I got the hell back here.
Go!
Yeah! Yeah! How do you feel, Frank?
I feel awesome, man. Congrats, man. Thank you.
Nice job. Big bull down!
That was exciting.
I'd
Sorry.
say it was.
I got a bunch of snot. So we were way up on that mountain over there and glassing this morning, and Bill spotted this nice group of bulls way over there. We decided to make a plan to cut them off about a mile ahead, and it took us about 30-40 minutes to get over here, and they just so happened to, we came up perfectly. Bill moved in for a stalk, and freaking 3 grizzlies right here.
Alan Cubs, we better be ready, dude.
Yeah.
Is your gun still loaded?
It's loaded. Anyway, the bull kind of turned back with the group. They started to take off, and one shot, I don't know, it was like 400 or 500 yards, something there. I dialed for 7.75 MOA, and yeah, he's down over there. So we're gonna watch these grizzlies, make sure they take off, and pack out and go kill some more. 2 more to go. Nothing like it.
That was a pretty exciting stalk. I stalked into this knob. I had the knob between me and the big bulls, and some of the caribou up on top ran off, and then 3 grizzlies came over the hill, and they were, I don't know, 150 yards from me, coming towards me. I had no gun, just my bow. I dropped my pack back here, so I started heading back and kind of gave Frank the go ahead, and he shot it. So worked out in the end, and bears are still over there, but hopefully they scoot off here pretty soon.
I forgot to put in my ear protection.
Leave your boo alone. They're headed to it.
That was exciting, jeez.
All right, the most Alaskan thing that could happen in this situation. 3 grizzlies just ran up, and they are now devouring my caribou. Yeah, that sucks.
We get to this knob, and maybe they'll leave the tenderloins. I left my spare mag in the fucking camp. Hey! They're like, nah, we're eating dinner.
Like 3 young ones, weren't they?
Dude,
I thought the mama and cubs. Is that what it is?
Yep, look like it.
Your mom and 2-year-olds or something?
Yep.
How many pistol rounds you got?
I got 14.
Want me to shoot a couple over there? In that vicinity with a pistol?
I don't think it's gonna do anything. I think we gotta be closer, in my opinion.
All right, so just got a shot on a really nice caribou. Bill moved in for a stalk, and there's a big group in here, and we saw the bull was moving down the ridge here, and he kind of got with this group, but they were kind of skittish, this group, and they ran out. We're kind of like wondering why, because our wind was pretty good, and I took the shot on the bull because it wasn't within archery range, and took him out. And 5 seconds later, Dave yells, "Bears!" And we look over, and they were running in Bill's direction. We kind of yelled at them, waved them off. They turned back and they ran straight to the caribou, and now they are devouring it, unfortunately. And they won't run off of it either, so we're kind of just sitting here waiting for them to leave, I guess. Sucks. Alright, so we've decided that the Grizz are not going to leave the kill, so we're going to probably come back tomorrow or something, maybe in a couple days. Try to grab the antlers or salvage what's left. 3 grizzlies, 1 caribou, probably not a lot left. But we kind of decided to play it safe. We only got 1 rifle with us and a couple pistols, and 3 grizzlies, so. And a bow. And a lot of knives, but yeah. it is a bit of an avoidable situation, so we will avoid the conflict for now.
I'm feeling like glad these guys had some rifles behind me when I was stalking in and saw those bears come over the hill.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
Okay, the guys just spotted another nice bull on the way back to camp. He is up on this ridge in front of us. Bill's going in for a stalk.
So the plan is we got, like Frank said, we got a couple of shooters in that bunch over there. And right now Bill's gonna try to get within archery range of them. And if you get within archery, bow range, he's gonna try to take one. If he happens to blow him out, we're set up here, and I decided I'll go ahead and get on the rifle. And when comes within range, I'll take him with the rifle. I really wanted to try with a bow, but again, when an opportunity like this comes at a nice bull like that, I don't want to mess around. I want to get this. I've never killed a caribou before, so and it's a big one, so I will want to get this bad boy. Whoa, that's a fucking touchy trigger.
Dial it to 9.5.
Fuck, I can't see.
Good.
He's fucking huge. Just kidding, I don't know anything about caribou.
He looks big.
He's bigger than a mule deer.
I think that
He's gonna lay there.
Turn around over here.
I really want to shoot this thing. But I do not want to be Bill's working his butt up there. Boom!
Set of antlers. Good God. Probably load it.
What was that?
You can load it if you want. Keep the safety on.
Up. They're up.
Got him.
I'm on them.
Take your time.
I'm on him.
Dial that bitch to 10.
10?
Wait, hold on. No. Put it 9.25. And you're at, what are you at now, 9?
9.
Just go 1
Counter.
towards 10. Yep. Big one's not even up yet.
Yeah.
He's getting up.
Make sure he's clear so you can shoot. Let us know before.
Yep.
I'm on him.
That's the big one. One right.
The last one?
One walking, huh?
Yeah.
Or is it the one sitting down?
No, it's the one walking.
Okay.
The one by the one sitting down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't rush it, dude. I mean, they're not fucking in a hurry. Damn, that thing is wide as fuck.
Now.
Okay.
He's down. You hit him in about mid-body. I'd reload and shoot him again.
Hit him again. How's it feel? You just shot your first caribou, dude.
Woo! Holy shit. That was great. That.
Shit, man.
Oh, man.
Dude, if we gotta go get Frank's tomorrow, and we'll have 3 giants. Isaac. We're in motherfucking Alaska.
We are in Alaska. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh man, with just 2 of my best buds. Kifaru, man. I love you.
That was cool to watch through the spotter. Just fucking boom. Rocked him.
Talk loudly. It's gonna be windy.
We had a big herd of caribou coming down through the bottom. We were ahead of them, off to the left over there. There's a creek draw, brushy creek draw. Looked like a good place to put a stock with a bow. So Isaac set up on top of the ridge with a rifle in case I couldn't get a shot with the bow. And I snuck through right down in the creek bottom, right along the brush, the trees down there. The bulls came in, the first bulls and cows. I had them at 50 yards, a couple medium-sized bulls, but we knew there was like 3 giants behind them, so held out waiting for them. Got cows around me, the wind swirled. I think it was the wind swirled a little bit, and the cows started moving out pretty quick, and big bulls actually stayed back bedded a ways back, and they popped up when they saw the cows run, and Isaac got one, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bull.
Oh, damn.
How do you feel?
Cape. Look at that cape.
Hey, congrats, buddy.
Nice one. Thank you so much.
Nice.
All right, real update. It's day 4, afternoon, about 5:40 p.m. local time. Gonna have a little dinner. We've been hanging out, recovering in the teepees all day. We had a pack out of Isaac's bull yesterday. Had a pretty interesting day. Killed 2, recovered 1. Grizzlies ate the other. Bill got up pretty early this morning. He's been hammering the tundra, and sounds like he got a couple of stalks in today, but didn't quite pan out. So it's still pretty light out. It's been raining off and on all day, pretty low visibility. We've been taking her sleazy in the tent, waiting for some weather to clear so we can go try to grab the antlers. Bill said he saw those grizzlies over there though today, still kind of guarding the carcass and gnawing on it, so I guess it's probably good that we didn't go try to recover it today. So see what happens tomorrow. I don't know, it's light here like 24 hours a day anyway, so tomorrow could be, there is no such thing as tomorrow or today. Time doesn't exist here. Hibernating, masturbating. Damn, dude, I think I'd become a coffee snob on this trip.
Why the fuck you filming me when I'm trying to lay down? You trying to piss me off?
Oh shit, he's cranky. Apparently 30 hours of sleep will do that to a man.
This is what bedhead looks like.
As long as you're not showing the other type of
And
bed.
he said, I got fucking hair, motherfucker. I'm not.
He said he's not an afternoon person.
I'm happy as shit this morning.
He was. He was so happy. I was cranky.
Day 929. Rained in. Well, went out the glass this morning. Fogged in so bad I can't see more than 100 yards. Usually we glass across the valley to the hills over there. But came back and I just hiked out on the rocky flats out this way. I could see caribou through the fog, so went in close enough. I could see about a dozen small bulls and cows. Didn't see any big bulls, and yeah, there was a lot of fog, but I didn't want to get too close and blow them all out. I just thought I'd come back to camp, drink some more coffee, wait for the fog to clear, and then see what's out there.
All right, so it's Monday. I think this would be our 7th day in. I shot a caribou a couple days ago, and just so happened there was a grizzly and 2 cubs right over the hill. They kind of went towards Bill. We waved them off, and they ran straight towards my caribou and devoured it. So what we're hoping is that they've had their fill and moved on. We're gonna go try to salvage the head. I don't know, it's like a mile away. We gotta dump off this mountain that we're on, cross the creek, and then get into that ravine. So we're gonna try to be super safe about it. We're gonna get probably 300-400 yards away, scan the area, maybe blow a whistle or something, see if they're in the area. If they hear us, they might stand up and we can shoo them off, but we're gonna be as careful as possible. But we were socked in all morning. It's about 11:30, 11:20 right now, and the fog's starting to lift, the sun's coming out, so it's actually pretty comfortable out here. So hopefully next update we'll have a caribou rack on the pack. Ridge right here, right after this ravine.
Okay.
See that kind of like that red brush bluff right there?
Okay.
Right below it, you can see them with your eyes. There's 2 of them. That might be them. Except for I don't know where Mama's at. See them?
Yep. That little dark one. So we.
Oh, that's all 3 of them. There you go.
All 3 of them.
There's 3. Yeah, see the one in the back? It's blondish.
Yep, those are the ones. Yep, that's them.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we're just about to dump off this edge of this mountain, this hill that we're on. And there's a creek down here, and then Dave can pan over there in a sec, but just on the other side of this gravel ridge is where I shot that caribou. I just so happened to glass right here. And it looks like the mom and the 2 cubs are working their way that way. So I'm guessing they had their fill of caribou meat for the last couple days, and they're working away, which is good. But we'll still stay a little vigilant and be safe around that kill site. You don't know what else might have moved in, push them out of there. So we'll keep the paranoia on high alert for now until we get the head and get back to camp. So this is where we're headed. So we did a little scanning of the area. The caribou was initially killed right here, but we glassed this really well, and we see some antlers poking up down there. Kind of looks like some antlers with some velvet stripped. So we're guessing that they may have drugged the carcass down and chewed on it a bit. So hoping it's still intact or somewhat intact, and gonna go grab it and boogie back to camp. Bugs are getting bad. We just had a whole herd of caribou hightail it off that ridge through this valley. Nothing popped up. Kind of hoping a wolf or something was chasing them, but haven't seen anything. So Isaac just called dibs.
The real Alaskan experience. Grizzly bears, caribou, close encounters, and fucking mosquitoes.
Whoa. That's crazy. Dude, they stripped all the velvet off almost. Holy shit. They ate it to the bone. There's literally nothing left.
That's
crazy.
One hind quarter.
Oh, on the nose.
Look at the fucking skull. They ate it off, dude. Ripped the jaw. Wow.
Look at how his tops come together.
They bit all the tops off. So basically this thing was like twice as big. And
Probably a record book bull.
this was a record book bull, and they bit all the tops off. No, I'm just kidding. Looks like they did bite a few of the tops off though. So I suppose we'll never really know how big he was, but grateful we at least got to salvage the skull. And yeah, we're gonna load him up on the pack and head back to camp and hopefully give Bill a hand.
You might be able to make a blanket out of that still.
I don't know about that. Tuesday the 24th. We were able to salvage my horns yesterday from the Grizzlies. They chewed it up pretty bad, stripped the velvet, but at least I got the horns from it. Thanks to Isaac and David for helping me out on grabbing those. It is windy and raining and snowing today. It's pretty cold. We've been in the teepees most of the day. Bill has been out glassing off and on. See if he can spot anything. It's pretty sparse today. It seems like the caribou are moving around every couple days, or at least coming in waves. So I'm gonna head over to the other teepee and get some coffee and eat some snacks. Video update.
Video update.
All right, Thursday, August 26th. Woke up this morning to blowing snow, kind of blizzard conditions. Really cold, really windy last night. Pretty low visibility, but Bill got up. He said he spotted some few different groups in between the storms here, so he's out there searching for caribou, and we're just on reserve waiting for the pack out. So.
And Grizzly Patrol.
And Grizzly Patrol. We've had several grizzlies in and out of camp here.
All right, morning of day 8. We had a bit of a rude awakening. Dave, Isaac, Bill was over taking a poopster, and he saw the grizz and the 2 cubs come over the hill right behind our tent here. He kind of ran them off, yelled bears. We got up real quick. They ran off for a second, then she caught wind of that carcass down on the airstrip there. And she's going to town, so a little concerning because we have 2 caribou worth of meat right here next to us. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on her all day, basically.
So we're out here on that gut pile. She kind of ripped into it pretty good. It's a kill from the previous hunters. We got some awesome views out here this morning. Looks like the mountains got some snow last night. New update, the bears have returned to a separate carcass. Dave scared them away and they came back. Bill said that there was another
walker is coming around the opposite corner by Dave. Bears are back. So surprisingly, the bears haven't been on these carcasses since we've been here. I think it's their 8th day or seven and a half day of being out here. Guys before us killed 2 caribou right out basically where we landed, a couple hundred yards from where we set up our teepees. So we didn't really have a choice on where we were going to set up camp necessarily. And the Grizz found both carcasses, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out because we got fresh meat over here by camp, probably set up 100 yards away. So I doubt these bears are interested in us at all, but we'll keep an eye on them just to be safe.
So we're trying to scare them away by yelling at them, shooting a couple warning shots. They don't seem to be too concerned though, so we're just keeping an eye out, trying to save our meat if at all possible. And yeah, waiting for Bill to kill one. Weather looks to be pretty crummy next few days, but tomorrow might be a good day to fly out. Otherwise this weekend could be a little interesting.
How about the Grizz down there?
This morning I went to use the restroom, and there was a big old boar down in the creek bottom down there, kind of milling around. But we just went and checked again and couldn't find him, so he might be down there in the alders. But we'll keep an eye out. Wind's blowing up in this way, so it's not blowing towards him, so he might not know that we have meat up here.
How did you know it was him?
He was a big old Grizz.
Could you see his thingy?
I could. It was that big.
Okay.
It was scraping the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pulling the weeds.
Damn.
His dangle was dragging. Dragging weeds.
Does a bear's boner drag weeds?
That's okay. I'm gonna be like Brad Pitt from the Legends of the Fall. I'm gonna get a grizzly claw.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna stab a grizzly in the foot. Just make sure you guys are behind me with the pepper spray, guns.
You're the gun man.
So we're here playing with knives and gonna watch a movie. That's it. Rain, snow, sunshine, bears, caribou, fox. But we didn't get any fishing in. No fishing. That's what sucks.
He wants a refund.
Yeah, because fishing, the full Alaskan experience, you gotta go fishing, don't you? For the full Alaska experience.
Might be true.
Yep. But this is a cool do-it-yourself hunt. I mean, if you think about it, because like for us, we're so used to hunting, you know, the high country, everybody calls it. But you don't get winded out here. Because what's the elevation we're at?
1800.
1800, yeah. So you don't get winded here. And I'm not drinking as much water too, as I'm up here as well. So like when I'm up, you know, it's summertime, hot, drinking water, it's all dusty, you get winded easy. So that's what's fun about this hunt. So if you've ever did an elk hunt or a deer hunt, this is a perfect hunt for someone to come and do. I mean, you just got to get used to walking on the little, you know, tussocks. Thank you. The tussocks, and I was just gonna say basketballs, but yeah, they're like walking on a bunch of basketballs. But other than that, man, you know, anyone who's done a high country hunt or, you know, went backpacked out, this is a perfect hunt for them because the caribou are everywhere, and if you want to do it with a rifle, you can be done pretty quick. I mean, you just got to be able to get over to some areas and pack them out. Am I about right on that?
You're about right.
There we go. So, yep, we got 3 caribou down. So far, 2 out of the 3, hunting cliche, it all came together. Except for Frank's. It all came together and ended really fast.
Sounds like prom night.
Yeah, it's day 8 or 9 of the hunt. I think day 8 probably. We are. The weather is. We were planning to get pulled out on Saturday, but the weather looks like it's going to be really bad Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we need to get pulled out tomorrow instead, which should be Friday. So tomorrow afternoon sometime, most likely. Yeah, I passed up a number of kind of smaller, medium-sized bulls early, really wanting to go after, really wanting to get one of these giant ones walking around, and had some Had some great stocks, had multiple stocks each day. They're herded up. It's hard to get under 100 yards from them, but and it's hard to get them to stand still. But I've had some great stocks, seen really big bulls every day, got in close, and been going from pretty much all day long each day. So yeah, it's been raining, been cold and wet, so had to kind of keep moving just to keep warm out there. But anyway, it's been a great hunt. It's been a great experience, and I got tomorrow morning yet, so give it one last chance here.
All right, we have some good news. We have good news, potentially. We don't want to get our hopes up, but today is the first clear day. It's going to be shitty for the next 3 days. Cloudy, rain, heavy winds. Can't fly out tomorrow like we're supposed to. Hopefully we can get out of here today. It's nice and sunny. It's supposed to warm up. Snow is starting to melt. And Isaac is thinking of...
Pizza. The food fantasies finally hit me. I'm thinking of pizza. So by the way, with this beanie I'm wearing, do I look like the dude from the Friday After Next? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if I've seen that.
Joker? I'm Little Joker. But yeah, if any of you have seen that movie, I think I look like him with the way my beanie's kind of like stretched out over my head. But I'm thinking of pizza. I'm thinking extra pepperoni, double the cheese, and David's gonna buy me a chocolate shake.
You know what I'm thinking he looks like? If you guys look up Google Fat Albert cartoon, I can't remember his like mush mouth. I think he had his hat pulled over his face, and he had little eye holes cut in. Yeah. That's what he looks like, mush mouth. I'm thinking about a big old cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, vanilla milkshake, and French fries. I like greasy food when I get back from hunting.
And booty.
And booty. Yeah. Something about the mountain makes you think of that. Especially being up here with all dudes.
All right, it's August 27th, Friday, and we are getting ready to load up on the plane. We're waiting for the plane to show up. It's about an hour out, and we're heading back home. We got a little break in the weather. You can see it's a bluebird day out, kind of chilly, but low winds, no clouds, no rain, and we're heading home. Tomorrow's there's supposed to be a pretty gnarly storm coming in for probably 3, 4, 5 days, so if we don't take off now, we'd be stuck here. So 3 out of 4 tags filled. It was an awesome time hanging out with Dave, Isaac, and Bill. Can't thank Bill enough for setting this up, and Kifaru and Aaron for getting us out here. So we had a great time and hope to do it again soon.
I'm the strong silent type right now. I'm enjoying the moment. Stop it. Stop it, motherfucker. Let me enjoy this, okay? Okay, so another hunting cliche. David, are you gonna have the music that every hunting film has? Where it kind of sounds like the Queen's We Will Rock You, but it's got the boom, boom, ksh, dun, dun, ksh. Have you noticed that? Every hunting film has that same clap in the, you know, got a guitar riff in it, and then it goes
acoustic guitar.
Boom, boom, psh. You gonna add that to the film, David? That's my question. It's not a hunting film unless you have some like cool rock beat with a little clapping in it, you know what I mean? at our Caribou camp, out with Frank. Kifaru, man. I love you. Somewhere, wait for him to all come. Motherfucker, film this.